Tony Fauci told us, and we're quoting, when people are vaccinated, they can feel safe that they're not going to get infected. Why are we rereading this to you? Because history is important. This just happened last year, and everyone's forgotten it. We refuse to forget it because the entire business of America stopped and people's lives were destroyed on the basis of these claims. Here's another. CDC Director Rochelle Walensky added that vaccinated people, quote, do not carry the virus and they don't get sick. That's the head of the CDC. And then Joe Biden told us repeatedly, this is a pandemic of the unvaccinated. That was the talking point of the month. All of a sudden, though, the pandemic is starting to look kind of different. The pandemic is starting to look like a pandemic of Joe Biden. He seems to have the most COVID out of 350 million people in this country. Biden is double vaccinated, double boosted, and yet he just tested positive for COVID again for the 6th straight day. Biden first tested positive on July 21st. We're keeping track. Then he tested negative. Then he had what they're calling a rebound. So what is this about? We'd love to know, but no one can talk to the White House doctor about any of this. Why? We don't know. Probably other reasons. But we are able to hear from Joe Biden, who's in isolation. How's he doing? Well, today during a roundtable discussion with business leaders, Joe Biden announced that he is not actually the president, which you already knew. Instead, Biden said he's the vice president.
I've spoken to the chairwoman about the possibility of my being able to buy one of those Corvettes that are electric vehicles that, when they come out. I'm not going to be able to do it because I can't drive a vehicle while I'm vice president.
Can't drive a vehicle while he's vice president, which he currently is. Maybe he can't drive a vehicle because the state of Delaware has revoked his license in the interest of public safety. But whatever, turns out the guy who got the most votes for president ever, 847 million, or was it billion votes, more votes than anyone ever, more votes than there are people on planet Earth, doesn't realize that he's still the president. But Joe Biden's comments say are great news for at least one person who lives in the Delaware area, and that, of course, would be Corn Pop, the bad dude of Wilmington. As of today, Corn Pop knows Joe Biden's not driving any throwdowns in his Corvette with the top down, 6-foot chain in hand. He can't. He's the vice president. Well, there's breaking news out of the